Good morning, afternoon, evening, friends and family, loved ones. This is your friend Kelly, and I got two packages in the mail today from one person. He shipped them out at the same time, but did them different packages. I think he already had some already done up, and this is Brian won on live last Saturday. That when what was it? Colt? Who do? It was Unprofessional Dad, Robert Jones, which this is from Robert Jones. These are from Robert Jones, and I'm pretty sure it was Colt of Kerry. I may need to double check myself, and if I'm wrong, I am so sorry. But the Robert said after Brian won, he goes, "Hey, I'm going to send out something also as a thank you and everything else." And then there was multiple giveaways and multiple items being sent, but Robert did this, and these are a pair of BLT socks, which you know what, are these the grippy kind? Are those grippy? There it is. Be smarter than what you're working with, Kelly. No, it's just printed. Okay, I wondered, because some of them will do like kind of a rubberized bottom on them. You know what? Those are actually really kind of nice socks. But I'm around the house barefoot, except sometimes during the wintertime when, personally, because Brian's feet are too big, these definitely probably won't work for him. But when it gets cold, I will put socks on my feet because my feet get cold. And a Hot Shot flight tag, key ring, whatever you want to call it, and the Millie PM2 Club key ring, flight tag. I've heard people call them multiple things. These are awesome. Of course, USA made blades, Sasquatch approved. If you haven't ever checked out USA made blades, they literally just sell American made knives, is what they sell. And awesome. Awesome. And sorry, it doesn't take much to make me a happy camper. We'll put these down here. We've got Rip's Garage Tech sticker. We've got Blade HQ. There's a couple Blade HQs in here. Rogan. Think Twice. Cut Once. Looks like a Sabenza to me. Let's see here. No Wimps. Chris Reeve Knives. Lynch sticker. Knife Joy. Another Lynch sticker. Dark Mode from Blade Binge. Blade HQ. Another very cool Blade HQ sticker. Another one. And Have a Knife Day. That's friggin' awesome. And patches. USA made blades. Little Ranger Eye patch. I do actually have multiples of those, but I put them on everything also. So a Next Tool patch, which I do not have. And if I have a TCAL patch, honestly, it may still be on the bags. If I even have one. I may not have a TCAL patch. But anyway, I was looking at my wall. I'm sure you could tell but from the sounds of it that we looked away. I should have gotten Robert's stickers out. He has stickers. And what's awesome is I get the pocket-sized little notebooks. People to Shank from McNee's Knives. This is awesome. Actually, this might be good for me to sit there and make as a list of stuff of people that I've sent stuff to keep track of what I did. I have another little notebook around here with that in it. Or for maybe a notebook of ones that I need, my continuing list that I'm adding and subtracting and adding, and of who to send my paracord packages to. I don't know. We'll see. But what he did, and it looks like he trimmed this down because I I do have multiple traditional pocket knives, sheaths, and I think if I remember correctly, it's maybe 3/4 to an inch longer, maybe, which he put in a slippy for Brian. And this is the Kaiser Little Grand, I think is what it is, and it's a 3/4 inch or 3/4 stop. But this is, I think, one of the premium versions they had that you can't get anymore. The black DLC with the M390, I think titanium scales and the 80s camo carbon fiber. And this is, like I said, it's like a 3/4 stop, and it has an easy pull. If you guys don't like slip joints because of them being a real strong pull, if you can get your hands on one of these little grands, I'm assuming all of them have a similar pull strength, this would be the thing to get for you. I'm just, sorry, I'm playing with it to see how it does. So you can just do it, and it won't really snap down on your fingers if you're worried about that, and that's one of the reasons that you're doing the slip joints. So if it's one that you like, a good strong walk and talk that's a real snappy one, these probably is not for you. But if you're afraid of doing a slip joint that has a really strong pull that also snaps down really hard, afraid of cutting yourself, then you will like this. Different strokes for different folks. It's more of what works for you. And this is awesome, awesome. Brian is super happy, and I'm going to see if I can steal this from him. But I will get with him. I won't just steal it. Maybe. We shall see. But these are mine. That's going on my wall. So that's neither here nor there. And I'll probably get to keep the book too. Brian knows I do a lot of handwriting on stuff and whatnot, so the socks will be mine because I know Brian has a really wide foot. Socks, when we find a pair of socks that fit him well, I buy like 10 packs of them at a time, so I don't have to worry about it for many years. Let's just put it that way. Now, the other thing we did is Robert and I, did a trade for some of my items that I have. I think he felt bad for me because I was not able. I got down to like 2 minutes when Blade HQ did the drop on the Spyderco PM2 Tanto, and they were gone. So I was not able to get one. And he ended up offering to make a trade with me for some, like I said, for some of my stuff, and sent this in. Hopefully he'll get his stuff Monday. Today's Saturday the 1st, so, but that's their M4. Let's see if I can. And it's going to be one of those. I hate the clip not being there. It throws me off because I like the way I grab it. There. I don't like. It's supposed to be down here. I'm sorry. That's the way I feel about it. Is the M4 Tanto satin. And honestly, I have to decide, number one, if I'm going to be able to talk Brian out of his all blacked out S30 version and him get the M4 this version, and we play swappy with scales and everything, and have to order scales and do that. But I really, really do appreciate that, Robert. I'm just happy that I will have a Tanto. Like I said, it may end up being one that Brian gives me his, and he gets this one because he's becoming more of a steel snob. Thank you, Chris. It's all your fault. If you watch this, it's your fault. Where he's wanting different knives in different steels instead of the basic S30 or S35V or whatever. So whenever we come across any of the Rex series or the Spy series or the M4, or he's wanting to get them. So this may end up being him, and which is not a bad thing because I'm not a steel snob. As long as it cuts and does what I want it to do, which, hello, I'm a package warrior. I don't need it to do just as long as it holds an edge and cuts open my packages, I'm happy. But the all blacked out version, and I'll probably end up doing like the purple carbon fiber or maybe something different. I was looking actually at the red and black version of the carbon fiber. I may do that because I don't think I have any knives with that particular pattern or those scales. So I may actually do something different and do the red and black, which I do like red and black. I mean, I do occasionally do red and black items. But anyway, again, thank you so much. Wonderful win. Brian's tickled pink for this. Tickled pink that I'm going to get a Tanto, Spyderco Tanto. That makes me happy. And I get socks that I'll be able to use when it gets cold or when my feet get cold. So, and I got a notebook for people to shank so that way I can make a list. Whether it's a good list or a bad list is up for debate. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day. Many hugs, many kisses, much love. Your friend Kelly. Bye-bye.